Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and our home team. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
18, let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
The second down throw is incomplete.
And they go with the RPO there in the hopes of making something happen after the catch. So often you can kind of run your receiver through those voided zones and come out the backside. He just didn't love the timing. I think he got to just let that play develop a little bit longer and not be in such a hurry.
Ready, set.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Go.
Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Hiking 18.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scattergood. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll take this one in. Malik Neighbors for the score. That's touchdown number 31 on the year. It ties him with LaDainian Tomlinson for the most in a single season.
The kick is good. Makes the score our home team 7, visitors nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, go to ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
At the 36-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Set. Cowboy 80.
Gonna hold on to it himself. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
60 Bobcat.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Dart gonna hold on to it himself. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now, the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try the option here. Good blocking, and he's in. Malik Neighbors has a touchdown. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play.
You know, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. you didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Slot man in motion left. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Plenty of scoring already. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Rock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Play action. Here's Hurts. Forced out wide. Looking back to the middle of the field. It is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First time they they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Eagles. His 12th touchdown of the year.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
79 Broncos. Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
19 tight.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket, off he goes.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air once more. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He's got space inside the 25. And he's in! Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Tag. 18. Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here in the 1st half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Second and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 8.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
19 Lions. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On the jump.
3rd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Read alert. 70 Lightning. 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Drive will start on the ground, and they'll take this down inside with 35. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Eagles.
Trimmer.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment.
Hey, Silver. Round up, Yanni. 73.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down throw for Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Huff was very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rush rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 52-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Eagles move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Get it. Ready,
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready. 6, 10 through 11.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air one more time. There's that man again. Another tackle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18, pioneer.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
The extra point is up and through. And the Eagles go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Trap 60, trap 60. Trap.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. 18 yards and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Hey, let's go. 60 average, 60 average.
7-yard line.
19 Lions.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He has Hyatt complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Get it. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And his guys are able to get it back within a score.
Our home team, 17. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Eagles. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Down. 68. 70 Lions. Come next. 70 Rangers. 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a short one blocked by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. Complete to Theo Johnson.
19
First
Tiger.
and 10
19
at
Tiger.
the 50-yard line.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
70
30-yard line.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 60 Bobcats. 65 Warriors. 70.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This is caught 2. And he's into the end zone. What a response for the touchdown. The extra point by Sanders is good. And his guys will cut the deficit to 7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
a gain of 15. First down. Philadelphia.
On first down, it's Hurts. Back 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And a nice return here as well. It takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on first and 10. Back to throw. This one taken in by Hyatt. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18 more yards. Complete to
Left thing, 19.
First and 10 at the
Drop
26-yard
50, drop
line.
50.
Throwing now from the gun. And open downfield, it's Johnson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
50 Bobcat.
That's another.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 11.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up.
Hey, let's go.
A run here with Tracy on second down. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Tracy, touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point by Sanders is good, and his guys will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Felix forward for maybe a yard. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And no return here. This is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
70.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Taken down behind the
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
complete to Malik Neighbors.
Ready.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play. Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on first and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll get this out quickly to Neighbors. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
70, Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be first and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
Gain of 10 yards.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
First and goal
Cougar
at the
19.
6-yard line.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now?
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. He'll pop this edge for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for third and 4. They'll drop to throw. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's into the end zone. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
38. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. He'll take it in at the goal line.
His guys take over first and 10. 16-yard line.
is 1st and 10.
76. Come on.
They'll stick to the ground. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 27.
He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
60 Maverick.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and the 1st down.
Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Here comes 2nd down.
Chop 60. Go.
Back to throw. That is hot downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Now, 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Tracy. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
At the 6-yard line.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Ready. Brocco 80. Ready.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good, and his guys have taken a 4-point advantage.
45. Visitors 41.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Good. Set. Hey, what up? 63.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. They will have a chance for one final fling to the end zone. first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching